I have a Dynasty mellophone here. This is specifically an M540 mellophone. Serial number on this is L03426. As you can see, this is the larger wrap. The tail of the bell sits well below the valve block, unlike the compact mellophone that Olds started making and was popularized, and Yamaha makes that now. Makes that style now. As you can see, you have a bent third valve slide, which means you can get this slide out enough and it's not going to ding the bell. So if you wanted to, you could put a thumb hook here, but there's no need to since you have one on the first valve slide. As you can see, you have 3 water keys on the lead pipe, the bell area, and the third valve slide. You have 2 large braces here. This brace here, not the best. I'll talk about that in a little bit. The valves on this horn, they're quick, but they're nothing spectacular. They're not terrible. They're not great either. Main tuning slide right here. And I'll just give you a play test. As you can see, the bell, pretty typical standard mellophone bell flare. Here's how it sounds. I am playing a ML6V. This is, I believe, made by Dynasty. It's the mouthpiece that comes with the horn. Here's some higher notes. The upper range is just locked in on this horn. All the notes have partials. They're pretty easy to hit. It's kind of surprising. Ironically, the low range is the hard one. I really have to adjust my embouchure to get those low notes. Here's the intonation. I really think flexibility is nice on this horn. Intonation is okay. Like I said, though, the high range is just really nice. So, a little bit about what I feel. The partials are really solid, easy to get around on. The tone, I just really like the tone of this instrument. The only thing is the intonation is just weird on it sometimes. Let me demonstrate. On a good day, it's pretty in tune, but there was a day earlier my chops were a little messed up, and there was like almost a whole step between that low and high C. It could be a user error thing, but that's not to say the intonation isn't weird on this. The quality of the instrument, that's what we need to really talk about. This horn has a bunch of red rock kind of around the lead pipe, and it's lightweight, and I can't tell if it's a lightweight by design or lightweight by cheapness of materials kind of thing. I think it's pretty well built. It's pretty sturdy, except, I think I mentioned it earlier, this brace here. Every time I see one of these, this is either bent down or bent up, and it's this brace here that always fails. Something about it just doesn't work. Another thing is if this is slightly bent or misaligned, your main tuning slide is going to rub up against the bell. And if you can kind of see it, there's a little ding right there of where this is starting to already happen. Build quality is okay. The horn is pretty well balanced. Obviously it's a larger style, but I really don't think it's too heavy at all. You can get used to it, and I think it's balanced pretty well. Obviously it's bell heavy, it's a Mellophone, and I think it's a little heavier than some of the other Mellophones I've reviewed, but I still think it's a really surprisingly nice horn. I really like it. I don't think I have anything else to mention about it. Hopefully that kind of gives you an idea for it. The case, let me show you the case. So here's the case. I think it's a really nice case. It's really soft. There's a lot of foam. There's a flap here. There's no spot for the mouthpiece, but it kind of just fits in the horn. The only thing I don't like in particular is, I'll show you a picture of it, is it's kind of that awkward, you know, triangular shape where it's kind of bulky, hard to move around, it doesn't stack well. There's like 4 latches on the thing, and the case is just heavy. It's really heavy. On one hand, it's nice that it's overbuilt, but on the other hand, it sure is a pain to move around. But besides that, not a bad horn. There you go.